Hi. Today we will discuss about the technology trends, how the technology is shifting, and I just want to discuss with the introduction of the artificial intelligence. Our country is investing lot of money in building the models for artificial intelligence, and it also introduced a lot of degrees courses at academic level, because when there was no artificial intelligence, our IT guys and IT services are completely uh, based on the software engineers, and how they actually build the applications uh, by googling the information, and or or with the knowledge of IITians, and so we used to build the applications. But now the things are changed. Artificial intelligence is able to uh, build, implement any application in a minutes, right? The developers or software engineers or IT guys, or whoever working in IT field, they don't need to put lot of effort to think algorithmically and implement something. They don't need to worry about how to solve a problem using programming language, because if you give an instruction, AI will automatically solve that problem. But what I'm thinking is we are all in a bubble. So the artificial intelligence introduction, it pushed us into a new technological bubble. Think in this way: when there was no internet in 90s, before the 90s, uh, I mean, people usually do something on mainframes and they use command prompts and they do the stuff. Once the internet came into the picture, and many programming languages were introduced, and things are changed. So web introduced and websites were built, and now everybody able to access the websites globally. So that way we use the internet along with the world wide web, and with the help of programming languages, and we're just doing some business through online. So when there was no internet, when there is no computer, we are able to do businesses also. But the information processing has changed the things using computer. It made the things very faster and simplified it. So that's why the businesses became very global, and they are able to reach the global audience, and they are able to get the lot of revenue and benefits throughout the world. But what I'm thinking now is, if you look at the Western countries, they they are always one step forward from us. I mean, they always go forward. Uh, we are just behind them. What I'm thinking, we are just following their steps, following their steps. They have already implemented the internet. They have implemented web and other technologies, and after that they used our services, right? They trained, they educated, they trained our IT guys, they trained our youth, and they used our youth as IT laborers, right, for so many years. Now I'm thinking in the same way. So they introduced again the artificial intelligence. They revealed it. It was there long back. What I'm thinking, they might have already trained all this artificial intelligence long back itself. I mean, they might have took lot of time. They already trained the artificial intelligence. They might have trained all the models sufficiently, and once they are done that task, then only they reveal this artificial intelligence to the eastern countries, right? Otherwise the western countries, they don't do that. Technologically those countries are always forward. I mean, they're one step ahead of eastern countries. We know that. I mean, most of the eastern countries, they depend on agricultural and nature producible kind of works, right? uh, but all of a sudden India is giving a lot of boom and very significance to the artificial intelligence, which does not seem to be correct for me. There is something wrong. Something is not a correct, because they are engaging Indians in a timeline. They are making Indians as busy as they can do with the introduction of the AI. AI is the one thing. If somebody invents something, if somebody trained the AI, it will become general intelligence or super intelligence. So if somebody has done something, second person, they don't need to do that again. So AI is a kind of technology where that cannot be repeated, that cannot be mimicked, right? It is a kind of technology. So once a person invented something and he trained a model, that is already there, that was already general or super intelligence, that was already there, right? Uh, if they again giving the same technology to you to do something from the ground, what does that mean? Is it making any sense? If somebody wants to give or share a technology to the neighbor country or anything, they should share which was already developed, trained, and made as a perfect. They should share it. If they are not sharing that and they are telling us to, this is the kind of artificial intelligence algorithm, basic algorithm, you guys can do wonders if you do like this, if you do like that. So they are putting us in the history. I mean, they are deliberately pushing us back in the history. Are you getting what I'm trying to tell here? I'm trying to tell here is, if somebody invented a technology, that too artificial intelligence kind of technology, and that is the only technology and which can be invented and trained, right? Which can be invented and trained at the first time itself. And if you do that once, and you are the king, right? Whoever does something for the first time itself, that guy is the king with respect to AI technology. There is no other option for a second person or third person in terms of artificial intelligence, right? If somebody trained something, he might have trained everything with all the data that was there in the world, right? He might have done something with all the data. So they have given the second hand technology, I can say this second hand usage kind of technology for us, and we are investing lot of money on that, and we are investing in our youth, I mean our human resource, and we are engaging our lot of time, years of efforts into developing, building, training people into the AI. Getting my point? Somebody already trained it, right? Or they trained it and they made it a perfect. Something was there already, some kind of super intelligence, right? So I think we don't need to waste time on artificial intelligence much. Rather, we should focus on other things, how to develop India, and in other aspects like you can reuse the trained model, right? Why do you train the artificial intelligence again with your own technology, because you are training the same thing on same data. The data is always same, right? I mean, we know that India is uh, uh, it is having diverse cultures and diverse traditions, and we are old. We always follow old fashion kind of cultures and traditions. We are not very good at technology. And you take any engineering IITs also, they always do some labor kind of work to multinational companies of Western countries. Take Google, Facebook, or Amazon, whatever it is. Even the top IIT guy also, they will work as a labor people. They will they will provide services to their companies. We are not inventing anything. We are not doing any wonders, right, with the technology. We are just uh, getting educated by those Western companies, and we are working for them as a labor people. There is no innovation and invention in India for so many years. So since we got the independence, there is no innovation, right? Everybody knows about it. So my idea and my opinion is, we are unnecessarily wasting time on training the artificial intelligence. It is a waste of time. They are deliberately engaging us in the history. We are not running in the we are not living in the present tense. That is what I am trying to tell. See, Western countries, they are deliberately putting us in the history, not in the present tense, because they already did this AI thing. They already trained it. They definitely might have trained it. That is what my gut feeling is telling. So if they already did it, and they already kept something, they know everything. They are watching and they are seeing, and they are using the super intelligence, and they are engaging other countries in certain kind of technologies, and they are telling, oh, new program was introduced, and new semiconductors are the new technology, quantum is the new technology, that technology, they are all the past for them, right? They are just waste for in their opinion. The thing is, they already trained very good technology AI, a kind of super intelligence. It was with them. The one technology which is beating the whole world, if that is there with any other country, that country is automatically the king to all other country, right? Then they may be misguiding us, they may be misleading us into some old fashioned technology and timeline. They may be asking us to try to do artificial intelligence, to work on artificial intelligence, uh, which might have been done by them long back, long years back, right? We don't need to do the same thing again. Why do even if we do that, we can't do that. That is why Sam Altman in one interview told that if Indians want to do artificial intelligence, they want to build a new AI model, he simply said, you can never do like that. He openly mentioned it. You don't need to try anything, you can never do like us, it is impossible, he told that, right? So we can understand that thing. So we are not supposed to waste time on the artificial intelligence. Even I have seen academic uh, degree courses. They were introducing artificial intelligence, they are introducing cyber security, they are introducing, it is a nonsense. I think it is just a waste. I mean, training the people on the technology which was already done and made, established by other people, we are doing it as a second time. No, second hand scenario, you don't need to do that, right? For the first time itself, somebody has done something very well, excellent, in an excellent manner, right? So instead of focusing on AI, how to manage the how to manage these systems and other things using AI, the AI which you are going to build, and which cannot be perfect, and you don't know anything. I mean, you have to invest a lot of years, lot of efforts, lot of time to make it perfect, and this is not perfect, but you are using imperfect artificial intelligence with the imperfect resources, imperfect timing. So I mean, they are just playing us. They are just looking at us and laughing. I think they know all these things. They have done something in a very excellent manner, and they might have seen, even if we do it better, it would never be better, because the AI will become excellent with respect to time. So it is always directly proportional to the time, right? As long as the time is going, the AI will become more and more powerful and more intelligent, right? And if somebody has started that long back years, and it took lot of years for them to make it very powerful and intelligent, why do a second guy need to go again from the starting point and do the same thing? He's just a fool in their opinion if we do like that, right? We are just fools. So suppose we should not do like that, and we should not waste time on artificial intelligence, because they might have done this very well. uh, we can use their technology, already trained technology. We can utilize our people to get to acquire the knowledge, sufficient knowledge from the technology that was trained. We can utilize their models, we can utilize their systems. No, they were already trained on all the data. We can utilize their models, and we can pipeline our data, and we can use those models, right? We trained models. Maybe we can adjust some parameters and see how it works for Indian culture and Indian traditions, and we can use that. We don't need to build from the scratch again. We don't need to invest a lot of infrastructure, a lot of money on the artificial intelligence. Everybody is telling quantum computing, that this, it is all nonsense, right? We are just wasting our time and things on the second hand technology. So rather rather than that, we can focus on um inventing some new products. So far there is no innovation in India, so why can't we encourage the students or youth and other people for inventing something for R&D purpose? We have to encourage the younger minds and younger people and other people into inventing new products. Like so far in India, no, we are not building even a single phone like a China, right? We are not building any drones that can fly. We don't have very good army weapons. Frankly speaking, we are still buying the weapons from other countries. So my suggestion is, we should stop wasting money and time and other resources on the artificial intelligence and other uh, cyber security. They are telling all these, they are creating buzzwords, right? They just want to create some buzzwords. It is just a nonsense. Why should we waste time again if somebody has done? See, if Einstein has already invented atom bomb, why you are inventing again atom bomb? What if somebody has done invented bulb, somebody has invented power, somebody has invented some electricity, some other technology? You don't need to do that again, right? You just acquire the knowledge from them, and train your people how to utilize it, and you try to invent something new in the humanity, right? Something new which was not already been invented. So Indians have to do that. Actually, we have to give priority for manufacturing the physical products, because our brains are not in that our brains are not capable of inventing new things. We always depend on foreign technology and foreign intelligence. So I request the education ministers in India and other um, ministers also to introduce to some vocational kind of courses where students and people, they will do something with their hands. Physically they will do they will invent, they will do some experiments, and they have to invent something. So we have to guide the students in the same way as what we are doing. Still again we changed the scenario. We just turned the another paper. Earlier it was internet, it was called internet. Now they are calling artificial intelligence, cyber security, and other technology. That this it is all second hand technology, right? We don't need to do the same thing again. So we have to see the humanity and the technological evolution in a way. Like if somebody has invented something, we don't need to do that again here. Even if we do that, and nobody call you that you are the inventor, a great person, right? You are just a fool. If somebody already invented wheels, you can just acquire the knowledge and try to use it. And if you are good and intelligent person, try to invent something new. You should not follow. You should, as long as you are following or mimicking something, you are a slave to that person, the original person. You are a slave to originality, and they'll play you. Um, they'll make you a slave for them, right? So that is my suggestion. So India has to make major changes in education system, and they have to train the students and the youth into something where they can physically manufacture things. First of all, they can use. We always have a little brain, and there is no brain for inventing something new. I can tell that as an Indian. I am also software engineer. I worked as 11 years. Still, we don't know how to invent new things, right? We don't know that. Nobody knows. Almost 98% of the people are not aware of it. Only 1 or 2% people are able to reach at least the new innovation kind of things. So vocational kind of courses, and students and other people have to be trained uh, uh, on the physical aspects. I mean, they have to build something. They have to manufacture something based on the on-job learning, right? On-job learning. They have to understand the mechanics, understand the electronics. They have to understand uh, mechanical part, civil part. They have to understand a lot of things other than this technology illusion. They are binding, and they are actually binding all the Indians inside illusion of technological evolution. But we are living in the second hand kind of technology, which was already implemented and trained and derived by other people already. We don't need to do that again. So that is where uh, we are we are we are actually they are misleading us. That is the main point we have to observe, right? India is wasting its time, its money, its efforts, its youth, its manpower on second-handed technology, or the technology which was already invented and made as the best, and we are just wasting a time on that. We don't need to do that. So we should focus on the things of R&D, research and development. The other thing is innovation part, and we have to if some technology is there, we should acquire that, and we should utilize that. We should reuse that. Okay, we should not go for proud, and we should not be so arrogant in utilizing the technology which was already invented by other person, right? It's all humanity. Just look at overall the structure, all every the world. I mean, people are living as a single human entity, right? And we are all at the end. We are all humans. So we can acquire the knowledge from other country. We can utilize for the sake of empowerment or for the sake of benefit of other generation or other country people. So that is why we have all these foreign relationship, foreign policies, and foreign trades, and foreign. We have all these foreign policy, right? Many ministers and other people, they are actually talking to other countries, establishing relationship with other countries. So we can have the friendly um, uh, neighborhood. So we can actually share the technology with each other, with one another, and at the end all the humanity should be happy and should be prosperous, and they should be uh, always stand in the forward line, not in the backward line, and they should not live in a history, right? All the humanity should stand in the line, the current line, the present line. If some countries are standing in the present line, if other countries are standing in the past line, they always will be slave countries for the developed countries. They will never become a developed countries, right? So these things we should observe, and we should bring changes at states and education level also. We should change our education system. The practicality, we should bring in the practicality there, rather than focusing on getting percentages in uh, exams, rather than focusing on exams, conducting exam, giving priority for memorization. It is all just a nonsense. We are just destroying the lives of our generation of the kids by doing that way. We were awakened by looking at the things, and now, and why should we keep our children and kids again in the same illusion, right? In the same deception. We should not do that. So I hope you understand this, what I'm trying to tell, and we should not waste time on some technology, and they are giving a boom hype for this artificial intelligence. They'll just tell any some buzzwords. They'll show something as a kind of beautiful fruit or something new, something latest, but it is not like that. It is the old one. I mean, it is just a legacy in their opinion, but they are creating an illusion for us. It is a kind of latest technology, new technology, brand new, but it was a legacy for them, right? We should not blindly walk in the uh, history or past, right, as directed by them. If they say something is very good, and if you do like this, you will become a good and intellectual. Why should we listen to them, right? So when we have a very uh, good foreign relationship with the other countries, um, we can acquire the knowledge and we can utilize it. Okay, that way we can do it. I hope you understand this, and that's all I want to tell. So we need to bring changes at education level first. Students, and they should learn the vocational kind of trainings. They should do something with the hands, and they have to implement. They should do some R&D. They should come up with the new innovative ideas, the ideas which were never invented in anywhere in the world. So that way we can compete with the whole world, with whole other countries. uh, yeah, thanks for listening.